He's not closing much on Wayne Anderson, though.
Wayne Anderson, 5 poles, a spin in the backstretch. 33. Conrad Burr gets tagged unbelievably hard. That's Brian Ball, I believe, in 04. And there is the fuel cell of Ball's car that got stripped from the car.
Mater fourth, and Seneca fifth, and Jody Ridley in sixth. Then Seneca spins. Might have been capped by Jody Ridley, car number 98.
Chad Chaffin is involved, and several are. There's Bobby Gill in 71. He has front-end damage. And the only lane available is the very top of the racetrack as 5, 6, 7 cars.
Now, Ruttman said he wanted to try to work in that high groove, but, buddy, I think it's going to be a little while before that comes in.
I think Ruttman was talking more than he wanted to do. I don't know many people. Oh, we have trouble on the back straightaway.
And 6, 7 trucks pile up and hard. The last 2 in. See on the right side, number 90, that's Lance Norick. He was the last truck to pile in, couldn't get stopped. And the Charles Zahn and the number 50 pulling away here.
That's T.J. Clark and the 23 on the outside, the 15 there, Bobby Gill.
The 50 truck there. Oh, there's our front bumper cam. On young Casey Atwood, the 16-year-old making his Truck Series debut. Got into that one. Bobby Gill was involved, and let's show you what happened here. Oh, it looked like 48 there.
You see Casey there on the bottom in the 48 truck. He just come on the very bottom part of the racetrack and got caught up in there.
There it starts. The 50 truck, Mark Day, gets around.
Yeah, he turns around. Now what? You can see there's no visibility on the outside, so everybody dives to the inside of the racetrack. You see the truck come over, and everybody just kind of piles in on him on the inside.
It was midway down the back straightaway that many of the teams were able to stop. Others, however, weren't able to. Jimmy Foster with the number 50. He sees others beginning to spin, slow down. Dave Blaney and Shane Hall all ready together, and there came Tim Fedor. A hard hit. He ends up on his roof. Every driver is fine, but many teams had to go to their backup cars, and many just failed to qualify.
Situation. I've never seen smiles so big when the caution come out, because it was obvious those guys needed 4 tires. But when they went to change the right rear,
big crash, Larry, in turn 1. Half the field is involved in a grinding crash at turn 1. Pulling away from it, number 15, Mark Day, number 95, Chad Chaffin, Mike Cope, Rick Crawford all took evasive action. Andy Kirby gets away, and so does Bobby Russ Wood in 57. Is involved. There's Tammy Joe's car, and Shane Hall's car looked to get the worst of it. Let's see what happened here.
Jody Ridley is going in the corner there, and Tammy Joe and he make contact, and you can see everybody just start piling in here.
And 2 cars are aflame. One is Ridley's, and one is the 38 of Rick Marshall. Ridley is out of the car, trying to disconnect his radio cord as it rolls into the 38, already vacated by Marshall.
Garvey almost lost control coming off turn 4 that time. Casey Elliott is several laps down in this group of cars, but he's faster. Contact.
Bobby Hamilton up on the wall, almost went over the wall, but he brings the car to a stop.
Wow.
Well, again, it was one of those situations where you just felt that something was going to happen.
Watch again as Hamilton tries to get underneath the 52 car of Tammy Jo Kirk. I think she had to slow a little bit coming off the turn, thinking she was going to hit Elliott, and then they get together, and Hamilton's car goes up on the side of Tammy Jo's car, down to the inside retaining wall, almost goes over the wall, as you said, Bob, but goes back out on the grass, stays down on the inside of the track. A lot of damage to his car, though.
Once in a while driver.
And trouble over in turn 2.
A big crash over in turn 2, and it involves Garrett Evans again, who brought out the most recent before this caution up in turn number 4, and now he is on top of Daniel Keene's car, 05.
The
fellow who started third place, that red 05. Now this is going to help Bobby Gill as he goes all the way around now. He had just passed the leader not too long ago.
Let's see how this situation developed. Well, Garrett's car was already on top of Keene when our cameras picked it up at the bottom of turn number 2.
And it never came off.
Never came off.
Stayed right up there.
Yep, still up there. Tow vehicle's going to have to go over and get this mess sorted out.
Trouble back straightaway. A car has flipped. It's Sammy Sanders. Car went up to the outside wall, climbed the wall, and went the length of the backstretch on its roof. Man. It's 10th yellow of the day at lap 204. Buddy, you could see it on the shot that was online there. He just went up, hit the wall, and the right front tire climbed the wall and sent the car over.
Mike, you can see the back straightaway wall in just a second here. Ah, that's a good sign. Look at him come out.
Sammy's okay.
He looks fine. Yes.
Trouble out of the racetrack. There is fire. Mark Day, one of the local drivers here. We saw some flames coming out of that car.
They are piled up back there like a
David Stremme is in it.
Had a pretty good burst of flames out of the front of Mark Day's car. It looks like it must have busted the fuel pump off. Was the cars involved coming off the second turn. There's a wall mounted on the back straightaway, a camera on the back straightaway wall. Somebody's going around. I think that's
Mark Day, who went around and
he gets collected pretty hard.
Just got clobbered.
They've already impacted, but now here comes, he turns back up across the racetrack. I think there's fluid on the track now already.
And then the fire came, and Mark Day, who was able to get out.
We're getting a pretty good example of anything happening in just the early stages of this race. We have a car in the wall now.
Alsop. Slap shot hard into the wall by Nipper Alsop.
You know, the right front wheel is completely off of that car. I'm not sure whether it come off going down the back straightaway or what, but it did come off and it went outside the racetrack. You can see it missing there on the right front corner.
Well, the Woodstock, Vermont native has really torn up.
It's a shame. He was running so well up to this point.
I think Purvis has sort of got his rhythm fouled up now. Here comes Chapin up on the outside. Ooh.
Oh, some contact. Oh, both of them into the wall.
Oh, there's more cars into making contact at turn 1, and some heavy damage to both those automobiles.
Well, Jeff Purvis looking for 3 wins in a row coming into this event. He's won the last 2 All-American 400s, but his car is severely damaged at the bottom of turn number 1, and there is Chad Chapin's badly mangled race car.
As a matter of fact, Purvis's car is not rolling.
Here's a replay of what happened. They went into the corner side by side. When they came out, there was contact.
We can see, I don't think that Purvis realized that Chapin was on the outside of him. Well, I know he didn't know he was there. And they make some contact and turn both the cars directly in the wall.